Welcome back to Frederica Nation. Thank you so much for tuning in. But I have another hot topic video that I want to talk to y'all about. So make sure you subscribe, hit the comments section. Let me know about your thoughts and also hit the like button because I'm trying to tell you, I want to talk about something because there's too much of it's going on. Y'all see the title. Y'all already know what it is. Let's get this conversation started right now. So listen, I wanted to talk to y'all about disrespectful kids. Respectful kids. I'm telling you, I have a pet peeve, and that pet peeve is a disrespectful child. They are off the chain now. Do y'all see what's going on? These kids now are off the chain. Let's talk about this one first. Disrespecting parents, disrespecting elders, out of pocket. I'm just saying, it just irks my nerves. It's like, who raised you? Who raised you? You know what I'm saying? Now we got a problem nowadays. Mothers are trying to be friends with their children. The daddies ain't in the lives of the kids. And the elders have probably passed away or don't want to have nothing to do with the kids because the kids are too out of control. I remember back in the day when I was growing up, it was a village. Honey, it takes a village to raise the kids. And what I mean about the village is that if I was out of pocket, my neighbor checked me. Honey, the lady up the street checked me. My uncle and them checked me. My aunt them checked me. Listen, I didn't only get a whooping. Y'all know about them whoopings. And if you don't, you're going to learn today. I'm talking about whoopings. Okay? I used to get my butt tore out the frame. Real talk. Whenever, honey, the look on my people's face, my mother's face, my grandmother's them face, the look. All they had to do was take a look at you. You get out of pocket, that look mean you already in for it. When you get to the house or when they get up and they come and get you, baby, you was going to get checked. Nowadays, these kids cussing their parents out, cussing the elders out. Honey, they fighting the parents back and everything. It is a pet peeve for me. I'm telling you, I be so messed up on the inside. I was in the store one day and I just want to say this. And I was with my son. My son at that time was like 15 years old. He's 17 now. And I'm shopping. I was at Walmart with my son. We shopping. We checking out. Seen another girl, but her mother, I think it was her mother. She looked no more than probably about 14, 15. Same age as my son at that time. And they was checking out in the lane next to us. And so she kept running it at her. I'm talking about, when I say running it, she was cussing at her, telling her mama what she was going to do and telling her mama what she wasn't going to do. I mean, she was so sassy with it. It was ridiculous. I'm telling you, her teeth would have probably been on the ground if it was my child. I'm just going to say it and let it be. Listen, her mouth was off the chain. It got to the point to where it even disturbed my son. My son said, "Mama, she is doing too much." And a lot of other people, like different customers and different workers, was looking at them too, because when I say she was loud and disrespecting her mama, she was loud and so disrespectful. It was crazy. So my son said, "Mama, it couldn't have been you. You would have had our teeth on the ground. You would have slapped us and knocked us out real quick." And I looked at him and I said, "I'm glad you know," because sometimes that same son that said that, at that point in time, he used to try me, but he knew how far to go with me. So when he said that let me know, okay, all them slap downs and beat downs, okay, you done learned something. I'm not the one to play with. It irked me so bad, y'all. YouTube family, it irked me so bad to the point to where I wanted to say something to this little girl. She ain't my kid, she ain't my child. But it just messed me up. I mean, she was cussing her mama out and everything. I was just like, ain't no way. I had to hurt and check out and get out of there, because I'm going to tell you something. I was finna flip. I heard another kid say, he was 12 years old at the time, say that if his mama put hands on her, he was going to call the police and social workers on her. And see, these kids know this. This is the thing. The kids know this nowadays. They know this. And I was just like, wow. Some kids are using the law against their own parents, and the parents feel like they can't check their kids. Baby, I'm checking them. Can I talk about it? Folk getting checked. You're not going to disrespect me or no elders around me, whether they're your peoples or not. Because see, for one thing for sure, two things for certain. You wasn't raised like that. I had taught you manners. Mannerism has to kick in. And you just don't do that. Period. You just don't do that. See, now all this stuff is getting away with because these kids is running households. They ain't got no daddies in their lives. And it's a lot of single households, single parent households out here. The mothers are so busy trying to be young again, trying to be forever 21, being friends, clicking up with their kids and doing partying with the kids, smoking with the kids, drinking with the kids. No, you are a parent at the end of the day before anything. It's cool to have a good relationship with your child, but you got to know your limits. You got to know the separation of being a parent and also being cool with them, but only being cool with them to a certain extent, because you can't let that being cool with them outweigh of you being a parent. Because if it outweigh you being a parent, baby, they're going to look at you like you're a regular friend and they're going to be talking to you 10 code crazy. Not me. Not me. And like I told, like my niece, I had to check my niece. My niece was off the chain, baby. She was off the chain. Honey, I had to check her. Because from one thing for sure, two things certain, you're not going to do this. All that disrespect out the window. I'm not putting up with it. No child around me is going to do that around me and not get checked like that, especially if it's a family, a child in the family. So we need more aunties and uncles and parents like me that's going to stand 10 toes down. Whether you call the law, whether they call the police or social workers, baby, you can take them. If you think you can do better than me, I'll tell them, take them out of here. I don't care about none of that. What you're not going to do is disrespect. I say this to say this right here. We got to make sure that we stand on business. 10 toes down, because these kids is out of pocket. The law didn't say that you didn't have to beat, whoop them, okay? And it's not always about a physical correction. But nowadays, you're going to have to jack a kid up. You're going to have to, back in the day, they had to get switches and all that, honey, and we felt it. We got hit upside our head with anything that was in sight, slapped down, honey. It was on sight. And now you can't talk to these kids. And I say it's not always about the physical correction, but most of the time you need to do physical correction, because I done seen parents sit down and have good conversations with their kids and their kids still act the way that they was acting, if not even worse. It was going in one ear and out the other. You know why? Because they need to be checked. Jack they butts up. I'm slapping down. And the law didn't say that you didn't have to correct them or you couldn't correct them. It said you can't beat them or bruise them. So corporal punishment, I believe in. Because, baby, I'm going to tell you something. And I'm not promoting this video to say, oh, beat your kids. Never that. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it wrong. But some of y'all need to put y'all hand on the butts of your kids. Some of y'all parents need to be jacking these kids up and let them know, look them right in the eye, let them know that you ain't playing and that you are a parent before anything. None of that is happening. That nowadays, parents want to fight you if you check their kids. And this is the problem. This is the problem. You said this to my child. Yeah, because you sure enough ain't doing it. Somebody got to check them. We'll do a part 2 on this if y'all want to. I'm going to leave it right here. I love y'all, okay? And I want y'all to subscribe, like, and comment if you like content like this, because I'm going to continue to load it up. But make sure you tune in to every video that I load, but subscribe so you don't miss a video. Put your notification bell on, like you don't want to miss nothing, okay? Because I'm going to be coming here talking about all kind of stuff that needs to be talked about that has been swept under the rug. Until then, make sure you stay a part of the Frederica Nation family. I'll see y'all later.